Alright guys, welcome back to Top of the Deck. Ace of Bats here, and I'm here with my friends Anna, Norma, and Melissa. These are our 3 premier Yu-Gi-Oh players at the locals.
Well, Batman does things in his special way. He'd do it better with the birds of prey.
Calm down, I made it.
OMG.
You want to talk?
Alright, so ladies, how are we doing today?
Fantastic, as always.
Alright, awesome. Just had a tournament. I think Anna and Norma both went 2-2, knocking them out, playing Rogue. Mel, you didn't fight this week, right?
No.
Okay, that's alright. But we're gonna go ahead and well, next time we got you. But we wanted to go ahead and talk about women in Yu-Gi-Oh and functionally why there aren't more. So I made up some interview questions. Actually, Wonder Woman helped me out with this too. I'll go ahead and give her a little shout out there. It's all good. All right. Anyway, though, and also Anna's actually one of the main members on Team Outkast. So I'm gonna go ahead and link her in the description box below. And just go ahead and scoot a little more to the right. You're slightly off camera.
You know what? Jeez, Anna. Sorry, I'm so big. I'm sorry, my ego's so big it just takes up too much space.
Oh snap!
I think your arrogance is bigger than your ego. Shut up.
This is an entire channel by itself. I love this.
Actually, I think your laugh is bigger than your ego.
Oh my
At least it
god.
makes other people smile. Smile with a big laugh.
Oh my god, it's like watching the anime. It's amazing. So first things first, I wanted to go ahead and ask you all, how did you get into Yu-Gi-Oh and why did you do it?
So I got in when I was 7 years old. My mom wanted a card game for us all to play as a family, and this happened to be the one she picked, and then I stopped playing for a while. I got back into it 2 years ago, and then I met my boyfriend, love that man, and he got me into playing it competitively, and I started out with Use and Genius, and I loved it. Oh, no, I started out with E-Heroes.
E-Heroes. All right.
And I fell in love with it.
Hey, Norma, that's you. So why did you get into it?
My husband made me.
Your husband made you.
I have to say that I'm not mad about it, just because, like, it's fun. You know, there's some days I'm just, like, rage quit, but for the most part, it's fun. You know, shut up, okay? I don't want to hear it. You have your rage quit moments, too.
Anywho.
And what about you, Melissa? What got you into it, love?
Well, when I was little, me and my brother, we would always watch Yu-Gi-Oh on Saturdays, and we would play each other. And my brother would actually, he would actually collect the cards, and so I followed in his footsteps, and I would start collecting cards, and then when we actually watched the show, my mind was blown away when Yugi actually defeated Kaiba in that duel.
So this is fascinating. This has always been a family affair. So it's a family affair for all of you getting into the game. That's interesting. Here, what about this? Second question, do you guys find the Yu-Gi-Oh community as a whole welcoming?
Yes. So debatable. It all depends on where exactly you go. Different card shops are going to have different appeals.
Okay.
And generally they're more welcoming to being a female because, to be honest, I'm going to be kind of stereotypical here. It's a bunch of nerds and they post them. I don't see a chick very often.
Thirsty.
Throw that out there.
Thirsty.
But I mean, if you look at it, it's true.
Okay.
It's a lot of statistics that actually stand.
Some people can be total jackasses, but
True.
some can be really welcoming, and it's not about whether it's a guy or a girl game. It's about, you know, having fun with people that have the same interests as you.
Going down the list, Melissa, we'll start with you. Do you play casually or competitively?
Casually.
Casually. All right. She's been playing Performa Pals all day. You hustled us though, I remember, and you hustled us because you were playing Performa Pals since they got released, and we didn't think much of it. Then you had all the cards ready when they got competitive. Norma, how do you play?
It really depends on the situation. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't even care. It's nonchalant. It's not really a big deal for me. And then other days I'm just like, I really want to do this because I haven't before, and you're just like.
So dead center in the middle. And Anna, I already know the answer, but how do you play?
I'm hella competitive, and sometimes I'm too competitive.
Too damn competitive.
At least I'm one good player.
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Oh, I got a question. I didn't know I got a. I'm not pretty. I can't have questions.
When girls start asking questions,
Oh, see now I sound like a sexist.
If we're actually to battle each other, who do you think would win?
I think I've beaten all three of you, haven't I? This is a bad time to talk about that. Moving on to the next question.
My deck was in progress and I built it that day.
True.
In my defense.
So let me ask you this. So this is a more serious question. Have you ever experienced any difficulties in the community as a female duelist that you feel like you wouldn't have experienced if you were a male duelist?
Oh yeah, no question.
Could you expand on that?
Because I've had people that tell me, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh isn't a girl thing. You know, kind of like a lot of people say gaming for girls is a terrible idea. But I've had some ignorant people that have told me if I was a guy, they wouldn't care. And to me, as a female duelist, that is just, it makes me ashamed, but like happy that I'm a woman and not a guy. Men could be inconsiderate pigs, and sometimes girls can be too. So it really just depends on your point of view. But yeah, it happens. And, like I said, it really just depends on where you go. Some guys can be ignorant about it. I've even seen women who think that they're no good and shouldn't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
No, that's a shame.
But they like to, so they don't. A lot of times they don't care what other people do. And you really should. You know, it's something everybody can enjoy. I mean, for God's sakes, it's a children's card game. Get over it.
Right? Truth.
You know.
All right.
So, you know, sometimes you just gotta shrug it off and just be you and do you.
I haven't had much of a problem. I don't know if it's just because of who I'm in a relationship with and they're scared to mess with us. But the only instance I had was I heard from, this is a third person story from what I've been told, is they had somebody come up to them, another female, come up to them and to complain because I was cheating because my shirt was too low cut. And I mean, obviously, I'm not small, so most stuff I wear is going to be low cut. And
Fair enough.
if you wear, it's been proven, if you wear a high top shirt, similar to like a regular t-shirt, they actually make them more prominent than wearing a low cut shirt. The only time that I've actually, you know, experienced any kind of discrimination. But, you know, at the same time, I'm like, okay, whatever. You were insecure, I'm prettier than you, okay, whatever.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's just a matter of like perspective as far as the person. You know, some people view that, you know, wearing provocative clothing is cheating, but there are a million other ways that someone can cheat other than flat flaunting what they have.
Stacking a deck, but you know, what do we know?
Exactly.
YCS Denver, two battle phases.
Sorry, I had to get that.
I just feel you could be a hooker for all we care. You know, as long as you're doing what you love.
Fair enough.
Listen to anybody else.
Yeah, why don't we see more female duelists? Why don't more women duel?
Well, because most girls think Yu-Gi-Oh is either weird or not in their concept, and basically they just don't actually get the game. And even if they do, they'll probably just sell online just to buy makeup and like other stuff. But you know, in all my years as a duelist, I have seen a lot of players come and players go, but no one never actually stays to watch the duel and say, wow, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! I never knew. Maybe one of you guys could actually teach one of us.
Oh, so you're thinking like if there was just a bit more access and a bit more open-mindedness, we might have more female duelists in general.
Pretty much.
I think it also really has to do with the money issue.
Money issue.
Because a lot of women they're focused completely on their looks, and they think that looking good is more important than doing something like this. And I get it. You know, there are some times I'm just like I don't want to pay money to Julie, and I want to just buy something for me to make myself look pretty or whatever.
Right, but that's everybody. Everyone looks like, you know, brothers. We like to get the fresh air and look sharp, right?
I think that the main reason we don't see a lot of more women players is because they're not really introduced to that kind of thing, and they don't really have somebody that plays it to learn, you know, hey, this might be fun, or it might be something worth trying. And if I don't like I can always quit.
For sure.
There's no shame in trying something new, but there's also no shame in not doing something.
Starting off Norma's, I think a lot of reasons is just because of all the stereotypes that float around. You know, if you're a nerd, you're automatically uncool. A lot of times you're frowned upon and you're seen as not as cool, and it can cause some severe issues in school. And you know, I think people focus too much on what other people think and aren't willing to be open-minded because of that reason.
Let's move on to a little bit of a lighter subject. Everybody go down the line. What's the signature deck?
I have to say, but the thing is, it's a toss-up between Cleaforts and Paleos. I'm honestly probably saying more towards Paleos because I decided on it because, you know, I was tired of brick hands where I go set 5 pass, and I decided, hey, why not play a deck that's designed to go set 5 pass, make you cry?
Fair enough.
Black Wings.
Black Wings, enough said.
There's no question. No question.
Literally, anytime I see her play, it's Black Wings.
I do have days where I want to try something a little different. I want to play something different, but I lean, my biggest, like, deck is my Black Wings. It was the very first deck I played with, and it was something that it was the very first deck that I made my own, and I don't think I would be in Yu-Gi-Oh if it wasn't for my Black Wings.
What you got?
Well, when I was little, my signature deck was Yugi, and then came, you know, Jaden, Yusei, Yuma, Yuya,
All these other guys.
Protagonist deck.
yeah, but my signature decks were actually based off of the characters from the show.
So it's not really an archetype. It's just you have your favorite character and you like to kind of play character decks.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. I think that's a fun casual way to play.
I mean, you play as freaking Yugi.
I did that 6 times. All right.
But 6 times is more than should be regulated.
Hey, don't solemn judgment me. Next set, ladies, what would you say your advice to a new female duelist would be?
Don't be afraid. Honestly, it may seem intimidating. You're around a bunch of people. Most of the time you don't know anybody. But don't be afraid. We're all doing the same thing. Yeah, it might be competitive, but hey, I'm not afraid to give advice, you know.
Yeah.
You got a new deck and you're like, hey, I want some tweaking on this because I see you're more experienced than me. I'm more than happy to help. I'm more than happy to give advice. It's just, you know, be a girl to another girl.
Oh.
I gotta say, it's been there, done that.
Fair enough.
And I'm actually doing a lot better than when I started. You know, it's like I've gotten 3rd place in a huge tournament for like 20 people. I've gotten 2nd. It's just practice makes perfect.
What we want to say is that no matter how many times you get beaten, no matter how many times you get tossed, no matter how many times your opponent actually comes over you, always bring your teeth and get back up.
There you go. I like that. So you guys are like persistence is the big thing. Let me ask you guys this. So do you guys have like a dueling role model or like a dueling mentor that you're onto?
My boyfriend, he's team captain of Team Outkast. I've looked up to him since day one. He's an amazing player. And he's very talented. Anybody who knows him knows he's very talented. He's normally
You know you don't need to say that just because he's standing right there off screen.
Got you, coach. Don't worry.
Team Outkast, ladies and gentlemen.
But he's my motivation, so my goal was to be as good as him, and now I need to get better. I feel like it's like Goku and Vegeta. I always need to be better, but I'm always 2 steps behind.
Goku and Vegeta if they shared a bed.
Well, I mean, we're not going to go into that, but besides the point. Anywho.
Moving on.
My biggest role model and mentor would have to be my husband, just because he's the reason I got into the game, and I don't think I would love it as much as I do now, as if it was somebody else that had told me about it. Anna and Corey are definitely a big support in what I do. They help me, you know, improve my decks. They've helped me, you know, I've built pendulums. They've helped me, you know, reamp it and make it better. But I have to say, like I said, my main look-up is my husband, and then after that it would be the players of Team Outkast, mainly Corey and Anna.
All right.
Oh my.
Yeah, no, who's your dueling mentor?
Basically, any of the characters from Yu-Gi-Oh.
The correct answer is supposed to be me.
Nobody
I literally read
Growing up, I would always look up to like every character that came out from the series, and then when I met Ace, he actually got me back into it. So
see now I feel bad for razzing.
basically, Ace is more than my supermodel. He's actually my hero.
Oh damn. Okay. That was about. Good intro. This girl.
You know, everybody's got a different point of view about who they consider, you know, to be the role model, or their, you know, their saving grace or whatever. You know.
People actually say, "Oh no, that's not a good role model for you. You should be more like a chef or a judge."
That's another thing that annoys me.
What are the Yu-Gi-Oh goals for 2018? The Yu-Gi goals, so to speak.
Get my Nats invite. I
Get
don't
that
care.
Nats
I'm
invite.
going to LCQ
Get
if
it,
I
girl.
have to.
Get it, girl.
I am gonna get my Nats invite, and then
I want to see that Nats invite.
Huh?
You bring me that Nats invite. I want to see it.
Hell yeah.
It'd be nice if you hurry up. You know,
I'm trying. You know what?
say one thing though. My biggest inspiration is Ace. He's the reason I'm back in the YouTube game.
Right? He's got the technical skill. I got the YouTube.
So my goal is to get my Nats invite, and then after that, to do good at Nats.
Nice.
My goal for 2018 is to get first at least once.
All right.
That's all I want.
Top a tournament.
I was second. I was second, and then I did third. And all I need to beat the top 3 is to become first. But until I really know how to run my that ain't going nowhere.
Right.
So hopefully, you know, maybe by like the end of the year, I will have mastered the art of dueling. I couldn't even take myself seriously.
The king of games. Norma, king of games, 2018.
I will be king of games. Damn it.
The term Yu-Gi-Oh is game king, and it is gender neutral, so that does still work.
One thing is, we don't need no king.
Fair. All right, Mel, we gotta get yours. We gotta get yours in right quick too. What's your Yu-Gi goal?
Basically to master all the Yu-Gi-Oh decks from Yugi, Jaden, Yusei, Yuma, Yuya,
We're gonna have a whole set of decks, whole new clip of decks. That's what's up.
and also to actually master the elements for Link Monster.
Okay, I think that's a pretty reasonable goal. Because a lot of players are struggling with that.
Throw the book at whoever came up with links.
Oops.
Just
It was my idea.
Oh, whatever.
So last question, ladies, last question. So let me ask you this. Do you think the game and the community would change if, let's say, in the anime, we had a female Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist? Let's say a Yumiko, for example.
hell yeah, dude. That would change everything.
How would that change everything?
I think at that point, we would have less people being ignorant about women playing Yu-Gi-Oh than we do today. I think it would definitely help women have a better standing when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh against men.
No, Mel's our big anime. You guys play the card game very well, but she knows everything about the anime. Bring it on, Mel. What you got?
We're getting a new Yu-Gi-Oh this year!
Really? Again? They haven't even finished the last one.
They haven't even finished Brains yet.
Yeah, that's the last one, right?
Yeah, they can't finish the
No, they're finishing Brains Brains ends in the coming spring.
Wow, that was fast. I haven't even finished Dragon Ball Super yet. Damn.
Well, Brains has been playing for like a year and a half now.
Has it? What?
And also, we're getting another Yu-Gi-Oh movie.
Oh, okay. Maybe we can get a female protagonist there. So hopefully, all right. Anna, what do you think?
I think it wouldn't change, to be honest.
You don't think it would change if we had a female Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist?
When you look at the original Yu-Gi series, the reason I love it, my original deck I wanted to build was Harpies.
Okay.
Because of My Valentine.
My Valentine, and I have called you the My Valentine of the show before.
There's always been a female character who's had a deck and has played some kind of role in the deck or in their life.
But she was the main character.
But they are still technically classified as a main character because they're alongside with the protagonist.
Okay.
So therefore, it has already happened and it hasn't changed. But could it? I mean, it'd be a 50-50 shot. That depends on whether people, actually watch it in the first place.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's kind of, it's probable but not possible.
Okay, all right, that's good points there. Excellent. Well, I think I ran out of questions, and when I say that, I mean 1D ran out of questions, and I quit writing things. So I'm gonna be honest, I did nothing. I did practically nothing on this video. I just did the context and all that. Shout out my girl because she actually put all the questions and all that together.
Like, we wouldn't have our video if it wasn't for your questions. So,
exactly. See, so
you helped.
I contributed. Woo! So thank you, ladies. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day. I know there was a long tournament that you just sat through, and you all did excellent. So on that bombshell, hang on. This is Ace of Bats with Ace's Angels signing out.
I like that.
Well, that man does